Anyone thirsty? I think we've got you covered right here. Welcome back. Toasting to early summer with local cider, wine, food, and more.
This upcoming Saturday is the first ever BayCider Fest held at Après in Portland. Joining us this morning is Larry Westler with Après Drinks in Portland. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks for having me back.
This is so exciting.
Oh,
so this is your guys' first one ever. How did you come up with the idea for the celebration?
We've always wanted to be involved in this space. We've had a lot of people come through, like Jimmy Carbone, who just did the Cider Feast in Portland, and Tanya from CHAG had one last year, and there's just been more and more cider festivals. We felt like it was an underappreciated, maybe underrepresented beverage for a festival. And we're like, you know what, let's bring the community together, let's show off. There's like 20 cideries in Maine. We have friends in DC and Massachusetts and Vermont. Let's bring them in and let's showcase like what cider is really all about.
Yeah, tell us about what the day is going to be like. Share more about the event and when it comes to the beverage companies, but also the food trucks and more. I mean, this is going to be a party.
It's going to be great. Yeah, it's going to be a celebration of cider, of wine as well. We're going to have 1820 and Cellar Door Vineyards there. We're going to have Orange Bike and Lucky Pigeon for gluten-free beer. There's going to be like 15 cideries, mostly from Maine, but some, as I said, from Vermont. Ancho's going to be joining us from DC, Artifact from Massachusetts. Eden, who's one of my all-time favorite cideries, will be there from Vermont as well. And then the bottles there represent some of the others who will be there. Ironclad Eats will be there as a food truck, and those guys will put on a great show.
Oh yeah, we love them.
Yeah, it's so much fun. Great Wave Sushi as well, and he does such a good job. Excited about that. I think 88 Donuts will be there for a little sweets. Yeah, it's going to be from 1 to 4 for general admission, 12 to 1 for VIPs. We'll be serving some extra special stuff in that VIP hour.
Oh, wow.
Amazing. And you've overall become a seltzer staple in Maine at Après, but some people did not know that you guys also make ciders. Can you talk a little bit about how the cider program started and how you make the cider there?
Sure, of course. It's magic. It's like, just like wizardry. Cider started in the very beginning. We were doing cider and seltzer, but the seltzer program kind of exploded. The cider program has gone through a couple of iterations and really grown as we found our footing. We've started to make some really delicious, like fruited canned offerings that are popular, and some more serious ciders that you might drink with dinner or a charcuterie board. We make all the cider in-house. We use mostly Maine apples. We get them pressed at one of two places, fermented in-house in tanks, sometimes aged in barrels, and sometimes we press them themselves. We have a small press. We could do about 50 gallons in a day.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what types of ciders do you offer as far as flavors? Do you have a favorite? Are you always tinkering with the flavors?
We do play. Our cider is vintage based, right? So even if it's the same kind of cider year over year, there'll be differences, just like with a wine.
Sure.
And the customers should expect that and hopefully appreciate those differences. We have a cherry cider that we made that's really nice. Very, very floral, has some pop to it as well. We have single varietal ciders from crab apples at one single orchard. We have a cider that was aged in whiskey barrels from Camp Pennant. So we're kind of all over the place. We approach cider with a very general mindset and try to make something that everyone would like, from dry to sweet.
And you guys have a big list of ciders too there. Do you think that there's a specific flavor that a lot of people like to order, or what about your favorite flavor too?
Wow, that's like your favorite kid. You know, that's like such a hard choice. I think the sweet tart really resonates with people. Nothing that's like really, really sweet, but where that apple characteristic really shines through, or like the cherry. We do a blueberry where that fruit really comes through. It's very clean, it's very natural, and it's very approachable.
Tell us again about the ticket options for the event, and how does it work exactly? Do you get a glass and then you get like samples out of that, or?
Yeah, of course. So general admission, you show up at 1 o'clock, you get one of those wristbands, you get a sampling glass, and then you can go to any of the vendors. As I said, there'll be close to 20 people there. You can try as many things as you'd like within sobriety reasons.
Yeah, sure.
The VIP ticket is from 12 to 1, early access. You will get to try rare offerings, limited things from some of the cideries that might not be available later. You'll also get the glass and the wristband and a t-shirt as well, commemorative first BayCider Fest t-shirt. Yeah.
Amazing. Do you guys have any news or any upcoming events that are happening at Après with the cider or even the seltzer portions?
Oh wow. We have something big happening in July right before our birthday that I can't speak on too much right
okay.
A little teaser.
I think the NDA might go into effect if I do. We have our birthday celebration coming up. I think it's the weekend of like July 17th. That's when we were born as a company, when we opened our doors. And then we'll have some events in the fall as well with cider. Yeah.
Have you been there since the beginning?
Yes.
I mean, does it just blow your mind at how it's blown up? I mean,
Yes.
Après is on the map, like in nationwide. I
Yeah.
feel like it's drawing attention.
The expansion, hearing people come up from Florida, from Georgia, wanting to bring some back, people from the West Coast asking to ship stuff out there because they've heard of us. Some of the cider, on-show cider, they haven't had our stuff, but they know of us in DC, which is really cool. Yeah, we've definitely grown. I wouldn't say it was humble to begin with, but like the expansion has been mind-blowing. Yeah, very satisfying.
It's exciting.
Amazing. You guys are just setting up your outdoor space in general. So is this event specifically going to be in tented areas of rain or shine?
Yes, really good question with the weather happening. Yes, it's going to be rain or shine. It's in a tent in our backyard space. You'll enter through Après and through the backspace to the tent.
And you do have a really nice outdoor space in general, you know, even when you don't have events going on. And the indoor space, I mean, it's a vibe in there.
It is.
I can't take all the credit for designing it, but obviously some.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. It's a great spot. And where can people find out more and get tickets?
Sure. So if you follow us on BayCider Fest, one word on Instagram, you can see all the links, who's going to be there, any updates. And then the ticket is Eventbrite. Just search for BayCider Fest, Portland, Maine.
Amazing. And I can't wait to see this grow over the
Yes.
next couple of years because I feel like it will.
The first of
hope so.
many
Yeah.
BayCider
Yeah,
Fest.
we hope so.
All
Yeah.
right.
Bigger
Well,
and
thank you so
bigger.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is
Fun.
great. Yeah, so exciting.
All right.
Hope to see you two there on
I
Saturday.
hope so. Yep, rain or shine.
Yep.